effort of lifting up Nia Jax, take everything out of Naomi.
I'm afraid that could be exactly what the case is, Wade. Naomi still trying to gain her footing on the top rope. Precarious balancing act. Oh my God! Oh my God! From the top, Naomi scrambles for the cover, hook in the leg. And the phenomenal AJ Styles going to give chase right into the trap of the Apex Predator. And Orton sends Styles spine first across the barricade.
The master at baiting in opponents, perhaps playing a little possum, perhaps in part genuinely hurt, but ultimately it's the Viper who gets back on top in a hurry.
You don't think, Wade, you don't think Orton's going to do what I think he's going to do. Oh, Styles sensed that coming, knew disaster was at hand.
Orton perhaps trying to line up that DDT of his. Whoa!
Onto our announce table, which held up under the weight of Styles, but right in the clutches of Orton. Oh dear.
And you haven't spoken to Roman since he lost our title at WrestleMania, right?
Right.
Well, I have. I've spoken to him.
What?
And until he comes back, I'm in charge of the bloodline. I call the shots. And you will be my wise man. By orders of the Tribal Chief. Now give me a hug, wise man. Bring it in. It's okay. Bring it in. Yeah. I love you. I love you, wise man.
Super kick right on the chin of Jax. And another by Naomi. Caught by Nia.
Just when Nia Jax's eyes were rolled in the back of her head.
Just planted by Jax. And a leg drop to the back of Naomi's neck. This could be the beginning of the end for Naomi's Queen of the Ring dreams. Nia making the climb. Annihilator.
Here is your winner, Nia Jax.
And perhaps Baron Corbin about to go in for the kill.
Here we go, looking for the end of days. I love the sense of urgency from Corbin. Inside cradle by Carmelo Hayes. Shoulders down. Carmelo steals this one.
Here is your winner, Carmelo Hayes.
Oh no, Chelsea.
Oh. Richly deserved, it has to be said.
Unfortunately, Ms. Green, I don't know that Jade has a manager you can complain to. Weaves underneath, there's no way in hell. No way Jade's gonna get Piper Niven up for Jaded.
Yeah, Piper Niven was not born yesterday. She is on a mission to climb the card ahead of course, Clash at the Castle in Scotland in June. She wants to get herself in prime position and being Queen of the Ring for that particular.
Oh, goodness!
Her home country would be massive. This might be the semi-finals for Niven.
Shoulders down. Pump kick. Cargill wasted no time.
Second bite of the cherry.
No way. Jaded! My goodness! Cargill did it! Oh, wait a minute. Hartwell from the outside.
Some injuries you can't simply just shake off.
And look at this, the adrenaline clearly pulsing through Belair. Again, Candice attacking the knee.
And you might not like it, but this is called a tactical masterclass by Candice LeRae.
You're absolutely right about that. Can LeRae advance to the next round? Oh my! This ends now. KOD, hook of the leg. Belair is going to the next round. Solo Sikoa, who we learned moments ago, is, oh my God, running the bloodline in the absence of Roman Reigns. Dawkins just pounced. Oh, Dawkins not about to hear it.
This is an Angelo Dawkins we haven't seen before.
Taking out the bloodline, making it look easy. Sky high to Tama Tonga. Dawkins gonna do it.
Oh.
Solo with the Samoan spike. Dawkins taking his eye off the ball. I can tell you right now it's gonna cost him. Face first goes AD. Hook of the leg by Tama Tonga. And Tama Tonga gonna advance.
Here is your winner, Tama Tonga.
You won the 2023 Royal Rumble. But what does everyone remember from that night? Logan Paul's epic viral mid-air collision with Ricochet. The crash heard around the world. And yes, Cody, you won WrestleMania, but what was everyone talking about that night? I Show Speed and Prime.
Since we are going over facts, the fact is that if I was to win that United States Championship, that would make me a WWE Grand Slam champion. I am not done. In addition to all the positive things that I said you are also disrespectful. You are also self-centered. You are delusional. You cannot go a single match without grabbing those brass knucks. And you're out here taking credit for something that doesn't belong to you, doesn't belong to me. This right here, it's a team. And at the Queen and King of the Ring in Saudi Arabia, you are going to find out where you stand on that team.
I assure you this is exactly what Styles wanted to avoid. Randy looking for the RKO. Styles sensed it coming.
Saw that brief stop there of Randy where he had to clutch the knee. And now he's set up in the drop zone.
AJ looking for it again. Phenomenal forearm on the mark. Hook of the leg. Styles is going to the next one. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Randy looked out cold. Somehow reaching out for that bottom rope. The shock etched on the face of AJ. He knew he had this one won.
Wade, you and I talk so frequently about the importance of ring awareness. Veteran experience. We have seen it in spades from both of these competitors.
Well, AJ did everything right there. Hooked the leg, grabbed one of the arms, but Orton is a long-limbed individual. Simply didn't contend for it.
Styles still doing the right thing, continuing to apply the pressure. Oh!